Sometimes the best days in van life aren't about the big adventures. They're just about slowing down, breathing in some ocean air, and existing in the moment. That's exactly what today is all about. Campfires, coastal walks, and maybe, just maybe, spotting a whale. But that last part, yeah, not going as planned. I've landed at Rath Trevor Beach Provincial Park, and this place, it's got everything I love about van life. The sound of waves rolling in, the salty ocean breeze, and the kind of stillness that makes you forget about everything else. So naturally, I set off for a walk, eyes peeled for whales, because apparently they like to cruise through here. But as of right now, just me, the seagulls, and the waves crashing on the shore. That was a big walk, and I don't know why I don't do that more often, Ben. So we took off down to the property edge, walked down to the ocean, walked up to a big field, and I was like, I don't have my sunglasses. It's too bright. Well, decided to come back here because I'm a little bit hungry. Delicious hash browns and eggs. Sure is a pretty place. I couldn't imagine this place being like full in the summertime, but I can because this beach is actually very beautiful. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna finish cooking. Yum. Oops. I'm supposed to wear it. I'm supposed to eat it. Well, that was a long walk, but we made it. My feet are sore. I think I got over 8,000 steps or something like that. Just to prove it to you. 8,444 steps. There you go. 8,453 steps. My phone is dead though. I'm gonna throw it on the charger. I'm gonna go start a fire. Tried looking for some whales, but I didn't see a single whale. But I even looked when I was out on the ferry. I didn't see any. So it is what it is. Life moves on. You know, there's one huge major difference between here and across the pond over in Vancouver is you could walk by 150,000 people and not one of them will say hello. But you're walking down these trails, every single one of them stops to say hello. And some of them even stop to have a conversation with you if you're, stop and not do anything. So they'll stop and say hello. And it's kind of humbling to know because it's quite different of a feeling because here you feel welcome and people admire that you're here and enjoying nature and relaxing. But as soon as you go to Vancouver, it's like everybody's to themselves. Nobody wants to share or socialize or anything like that. And it's just quite the different feeling. All right, I'm gonna start a fire. Somebody suggested I should do a video on whether or not I like teepee or whether I like a log barn house. So I'm going to build a log barn house and I'll explain why I prefer this one better. So first off, we want to start with a couple big logs. What I actually like to do is I like to stack the logs like this. So you get like maximum fire penetration on all of your kindling. And it won't fall because it's not in a teepee. The log stack works pretty good. It's hard to smother the fire. It's hard to make the teepee fall because there is no teepee. And then once you get a few sticks going, Now there's the log barn, which leaves the entire like center opening open. But I figure the log stack is better because you can put like 4, 5, 6 this way, and then 4, 5, 6 this way, 4, 5, 6 this way. And there's just more chance for your kindling just to get going. So that's why I prefer a log stack over a log barn or the teepee. It's just easy to do. And you only need, what, 2 or 3, maybe 4 pieces of paper, if even. That might have been a little overkill, but I put an extra piece in there because it was kind of damp from being outside and being in the moist air. So now I can put a couple logs on it. There's something about making a fire from scratch. It's almost primal. Flint and steel, splitting wood, stacking it just right. It's not just about the warmth. It's a ritual. Little rituals like this, they keep life feeling grounded. And that's it for tonight. We'll see you guys in the morning. Alright, I think I'm ready to go for a walk before I start a fire. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out by the fire today, but you can't go for a walk after you start the fire. And the tree keeps dropping icicles on me or something. I've had a few things hit the roof. I think they're just pieces of ice. All the snow's melting. It's getting a little bit warmer now, so we're going to take advantage of the nice sunny weather before it disappears, and we're going to go for a little walk, and then we'll start a little fire here in a bit. But yeah, life is good when everything is so easy and simple. Like, I've got everything I need in my van. I can make a cup of coffee, I can make dinner, I can make lunch. I don't have to worry about, having to run to the store. It's nice to be prepared and have everything ready to go. This past week has been interesting, let's just say the least. I don't know what it is, but just my anxiety has just been spiked. And I haven't been able to, I don't know how to explain it, but find the motivation to get out and be active. I don't know what it is, but I'm having troubles getting that motivation and getting out and experiencing nature and being comfortable. But we're going to turn this heater off. Turning off? Oh, there it goes. Okay. Get some exercise. Go see nature. Hopefully we can go see something. I've been looking for whales for a while, but they just haven't been surfacing. I know it's probably the wrong time to go out looking for them, but sometimes you can get a chance. I like to figure out like where things are and what direction places are, so I can like kind of get acquainted with directions and familiar with mountains and stuff. But this one's pretty tough. I don't know all the names because there's just so many names to remember, but I think I figured it out. So we've got 2 islands over here. I don't remember the names of them, but just around the tip of the bigger one is Powell River. Just up there. My buddy Cliff lives up there. High school buddy anyways. We don't quite get to see Vancouver on this stretch of the coast because it's way over there on the other side of that part of the island. So I think I got it all figured out. Wish I could remember the names of every mountain I see, but there's just so many, and there's some pretty tall ones over there. Pretty tall ones over there. It's pretty nice. Pretty cool. And we just walked down the beach a little bit, and in between this valley, or that mountain and that mountain, just on the other side of that valley, is Nanaimo. So Vancouver's way that way, on the other side of that mountain. And that's as far as I got. This place is beautiful. I love being by the ocean. Alright guys, we'll see you guys back at the van. Oh, I didn't show it on camera, but I did a log house this time with a log roof. So we'll see how this one burns, but it should be about the same. Well, there you go. There you have it. Log cabin fire startup. Works pretty good. Now, you may ask, why do I have all this wood surrounding the fire pit like this? Because whoever dropped off this wood didn't pick the right kind of wood to harvest. And it's a little bit green still. So I'm kind of just trying to speed up the process. It's almost there. It's almost dry. It burns. It just burns not very good. So I'm just going to burn a bunch of this crap, get it out of the way. Sitting here by the fire, sharpening an axe, listening to the birds sing in the distance. This is what van life is all about. No rush, no schedule, just slowing down and appreciating the little things, like how food tastes better outside, or how a simple fire can feel like home. People always ask me, don't you get lonely? But honestly, how can you feel alone when you're surrounded by this beautiful nature like this? It's always nice to have a sharp axe, eh? A nice splitting axe that's nice and sharp, ready to go for the next time I find a big stack of logs I need to split. So, and well, the hatchet, well, it's just, there's not much you can do about it without picking all the rocks out of the dirt. Eventually, after a while, your hatchet just gets hit so many times you got to sit there and shave off a good chunk of metal to get a good sharp axe again. But anyway, did a fairly good job. No professional, it ain't razor sharp, but she'll shave wood pretty good. Food, give me food, man.
Are you on YouTube?
What's that?
Are you on YouTube?
Yeah.
What's your channel name?
SpikedVanlife.
Spike?
SpikedVanlife.
Gotta look it up.
Thank you.
Subscribe.
Thanks. Meeting guys on the road and making new subscribers and making new friends and just meeting people on the road is just genuinely like the most satisfying part about van life, is finding other people in different professions of their life, truck drivers and everything else. You just find like the most amazing people with like the biggest smiles, and Vancouver Island so far takes like the cake for being friendly. Unless you go up northern Vancouver is also, or sorry, not northern Vancouver. Northern BC is also very friendly. Like once you pass like I think Kamloops, like everybody just becomes very open and chatty and friendly. And I don't know if it's just because it's lonely up there, but you definitely can find some of the most interesting people in the world on the road, and traveling to these places and meeting people, and people to just drive by and they're like, oh, you're on YouTube? Yeah, I'm on YouTube. What's your van life? Or what's your channel name? I'll subscribe. It's like, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's awesome. One more subscriber towards the goal of 1,000, and we'll get there eventually. I'm not too down about it. You know, sometimes it's like, oh, I'm never gonna get there, and oh, I'm never gonna make it, but you know what? I'm gonna make it, regardless. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy my hot dog, enjoy my fire. So pretty out here too. The fire's burning down, the sky's turning gold, and the last walk of the day is always the best one. No more worrying about where I'm going next. No more thinking about what's next on the to-do list. Just being here in this moment. No whales today, but I found something better. The reminder that slowing down is the whole point of van life. Man, I just came out here at like the right time to see the sky light up. I could have been out here a few minutes earlier, but man, does that ever look like a very beautiful view tonight, especially for the perfect ending of today. Such a nice, beautiful day out, that's for sure. Nice and warm, sun was out. Couldn't have asked for anything better. I don't know whether we're going to stay here 1 or 2 more nights or whether we're going to go and pack it up and head north for a little bit. I found some steelhead. Well, I didn't find it. A friend told me about it. So we're going to go check out the Little Calicum River. We'll see what we can get into. Seen a couple bald eagles today. That was awesome. I was hoping to see some whales, but I didn't see a single thing pop up. And I sat out here probably, I don't know, half an hour maybe. Just enjoying the sun, enjoying the peaceful ocean. I don't know what it is, but every time I'm around the ocean, I just like feel a little bit calmer, more relaxed. If I'm not around water, man, I don't know, my brain goes crazy. Like I'm like thriving to be near water, or on the water, or fishing in the water, or something. Like, I don't know what it is lately. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go for a little walk, relax, probably get off these slippery rocks before I hurt myself. We'll see you guys on the next episode. Peace out.